Yo, guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Sunday. It is time to bounce back. The last couple days have not been great, and today on Saturday was probably our worst day of the playoffs so far. So we need to bounce back. You guys can see right here, we absolutely started off on a heater in the playoffs. Cashed a couple four-mans, cashed a three-man. These last couple days, we have been missing a few plays. So we need to bounce back here. I got another 4 plays for you guys in this video. Super hyped about it. I love these plays, so we're going to hop into it very quickly. First, before we do, make sure to drop a like on this video. It helps me out a ton. I would really appreciate that. And I grind these videos out for you guys every single day. And we're going to bounce back here in this video. So make sure to drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel either. We're very close to 25K subs. So I would really love and appreciate every one of you guys that subscribe to the channel. Before we hop into the plays today, I'm going to let you know, like I do every video, I also have a free VIP. So many people ask me what that even means. Basically, if you're in the VIP, you will be getting 7 extra free slips sent directly to your phone via, screenshot, via text message every single day. So it's just an extra 7 slips every day for you for completely free. It's via text message, super simple, super easy. There's no weird Discord or anything like that. So if you want an extra free 7 slips every single day for an entire month, so pretty much all of playoffs, all you would have to do is make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map, including even parts of Canada. If you live in any one of those areas, that means you could download the Sleeper app or the Chalkboard app. I do not care which one you download, but just download one of these. They're both super similar. It's basically the same app. They're going to ask you right away if you have a promo code. Make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit. You have to type in code GHOST before you deposit. You can't go back and fix it or change it afterwards. So just make sure you actually type in code GHOST on these apps before you deposit. As long as you have that code in, deposit at least $10. Drop a comment down below letting me know you hopped on one of these apps. That way I can find you, and then I'll send you the link to the free month of VIP, and then you will start getting those text messages every single day. Also, even if you don't care about VIP, I would still recommend it. You get $100 for free and a free play when you get on these apps. So if you get on both apps, you get $200 for free and 2 free plays and a free month of VIP if you want that as well. Not to mention, if you are already on those apps, but you still want a free month of VIP, I can still give it for you guys if you go get, a family member or a friend on. If someone gets on one of those apps and deposits at least $10 using code GHOST, I will give you the free month of VIP. So do not worry about that. You will get that free month of VIP. If you already have those apps, that's a good way to do it. Again, just make sure to let me know down below in the comments of this video. But let's hop into the 4 plays today. So I really do like these plays, and we're going to talk about it throughout the video. But first play we're going to be going to right here is Cade Cunningham. We're going to be taking him over 27 points. Now, I said this the last couple of videos. I'm going to say it again here. Sleeper and Chalkboard, I would recommend to have at least one of those apps. Sleeper today, this is the exact reason why. All these apps have different promos. They have different lines. They have different payouts. They're all different in their own ways. Today on Sleeper, Cade Cunningham has a discount for 21.5 points with a normal payout. So he's literally just discounted, it's slashed down to 21.5 points. So that's fantastic. If you could get that line, obviously go take advantage of that promo. But still on Prizepicks, 27.5. I like his over a lot here. We all know what he's been doing against against the Knicks here recently, or really throughout the entire season. He's gone over 30 points against them almost every single game throughout the season, except these last 2 games here in the playoffs. He had 21 in the first game and then 24 in this last game right here. I expect him to bounce back from this 24-point game. I think he should go over 30 points here against the Knicks. Obviously, like I just mentioned, he's gone over 30 a ton this season, especially the last month of the season. He has been going nuclear. I mean, the guy's getting over 30 points almost every game, and a couple of those games were against the Knicks specifically. But this game right here for Detroit, very important. This is basically for their season. If they lose this game, they are down 3-1 in the series. They're not coming back down 3-1 against the Knicks. So they know this is an absolute must win at home. The Pistons need to win this game. Cade Cunningham knows that. Everyone knows that. He should take an insane amount of shots. If he has to play 45 minutes in this game, he will play 45 minutes in this game. If he has to take 30 field goal attempts, he will take 30 field goal attempts in this game. He literally does not care. So 27.5 points. We're also getting kind of a discount on that Normally, his line against the Knicks has been 28.5, 29. I thought this line was going to be at 29. So 27.5, I think we're only getting it that low because he had 24 points last game. So I actually like that a lot. So 27.5 points, I think that's a great line for him. He has to go off today in a must-win game against the Knicks. So I really like Cade Cunningham over 27.5 right there. Again, Sleeper does have that discount at 21.5. So make sure to get that if you can. The second play I have today is actually going to be Damian Lillard over his points. A lot of you guys are going to hate this play. If you don't like it, you hate it, just don't take it, right? That's up to you guys. Obviously, at the end of the day, I'm just giving you guys these free picks. These are just my opinions. This is what I like on the board. Do what you want with that information. I'm just telling you guys what I see and what I like off first glance. And at first glance, Damian Lillard, he obviously doesn't look great. He's gone under 4 out of his last 5 games here, but he has been banged up. He's been coming back off of, a blood clot in his calf, I believe, these last 2 games against the Pacers. He only had 14. He only had 7. He's still playing a decent amount of minutes. He's getting over 30 minutes a game, so that's fine. He just isn't scoring the ball, really well here, obviously. But going against the Pacers in this game, same exact situation that the Pistons are in. This is a must-win for the Bucks. If they lose this game, they're down 3-1 and they have to go back to Indiana. So they know they have to win this game if they want a chance to keep their season alive and, a chance to win this series. In a must-win situation for Damian Lillard, when he's had back-to-back bad and down shooting nights, I expect Damian Lillard to bounce back. Not to mention, for Damian Lillard, at the end of the day, we know who he is. We know it's Dame time. We know at some point you can't keep him under 20 points every game. It's just impossible. Even if he's playing bad, he has a slump. At some point, the guy's going to score more than 20 points. So the fact this line's at 19.5 for Damian Lillard just feels a little bit disrespectful. Even if he's in a slump, you would still expect it to be at least 21.5, 22.5. The guy's averaging 25 points a game this season. So I really like him over 19.5 points. The Pacers have played him pretty well this season. They've had a couple other games where they've held him under 20 points, but they also have a couple games where he's gotten 25, 26 points, stuff like that. I expect this to be one of those games where he really bounces back. He looks way healthier. He feels way better. He plays way more minutes and he takes way more shots and he makes way more shots. That's what I'm expecting from Damian Lillard here. Again, 19.5 points. The guy could, get 12 points and hit 4 threes in 2 minutes of the game. So 19.5, I like that for Damian Lillard with a bounce back game in a must-win situation against the Pacers there. The other 2 plays I got, obviously, are going to be 2 goblins that we're going to throw on the top of this to, bump it from a 3x payout to close to a 5x payout. The first play we're going to be going to there is going to be Giannis on points. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that. It's 26.5 right there for goblins. So when we're looking at goblins, we just need 2 plays that just feel like absolute locks, and there's no way they go under this. So Giannis feels pretty close, to a lock as you can get. Obviously, there's really no such thing as a guaranteed lock ever, but it's pretty close, right? So 26.5 for Giannis. He goes over 30 pretty much every single game. He goes over 30 pretty much every single playoff game, and especially against the Pacers. This year, he has had at least 30 points against the Pacers 6 out of their 7 games. So obviously at 26.5, I really like that goblin right there. There's really not too much to explain. Obviously, it's the same thing as Damian Lillard because they're on the same team, obviously. Must-win game. Giannis is going to have to go off as well. They're both going to have to play really, really well in this game. So Giannis at 26.5 points just makes a lot of sense right there. The last line I have for you guys, you know exactly where I'm going. We're going to be taking Anthony Edwards. We're taking his goblin on rebounds at, I want to say, 4.5, I think. Yeah, so 4.5. We're taking him right there. Anthony Edwards going against the Lakers. He's played them, I don't even know, 7 or 8 times so far this season. He's had at least 6 rebounds every single one of those games. In this series, he's had 8, 6, and 8 rebounds, so he's averaging over 7 rebounds a game in this series. In the playoffs, in the last 2 years, he's averaging over 7 rebounds a game as well. So he, in the playoffs specifically, gets a ton more rebounds. The Lakers give up a ton of rebounds to shooting guards, and specifically Anthony Edwards. So I'm just expecting him to do what he's been doing all season long and get at least 5 rebounds against the Lakers here. So that's going to be the 4 plays I have for you guys for the games on Sunday. Again, make sure to drop a like on this video. I'd really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to go show you guys the play, what it looks like on Sleeper right now. So if you want to lock this play in on Sleeper, this is what it's going to look like. You get basically a 5.5x payout. So, a much better payout on Sleeper as well. And again, Cade Cunningham is down at 21.5. The only difference is Anthony Edwards needs at least 6 rebounds on Sleeper. Prizepicks in this situation, he'd only need 5. That's really the only difference, but you do get a much better payout. And then Cade Cunningham's all the way down to 21.5 points. So I'd highly recommend to take it on Sleeper if you could. Again, guys, links are all down below in the description and comments of this video. But again, you just have to download either Chalkboard or Sleeper, make sure to put in code GHOST before you deposit. You get $200 for free, 2 free squares, a free month of VIP, and better lines and better payouts. When you're betting on basketball and specifically the NBA playoffs, you need to have at least Sleeper or Chalkboard in your arsenal. You have to have it so you can look and check their lines and their payouts, because every day they're giving out better lines and better payouts on these apps. I promise you guys that, especially for the NBA. So I'd highly recommend to have at least one, if not both of these apps. And again, you get all that free stuff that comes with it as long as you use code GHOST. But other than that, guys, these are the 4 plays I have for you for these games on Sunday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.